Okay, so today I wanted to talk about the Dallas Wings preseason game versus the Toyota Antelopes, I believe it's called. Yeah, it's preseason, and also they're not a WNBA team. Let's get out of the way, but I'm still going to give my thoughts. Anyways, and I talked about the first game, it's on my profile. Okay, so starting off with Paige, she had 15 points, she had 6 assists, she had 5 rebounds, okay, and, pretty efficient from the field, shooting 6 of 8. So, yeah, I think that this was a good game for Paige, again, showing the versatility and the ways that she can score and everything like that. There was one where she got the offensive rebound and the putback. I thought that was cool. She hit a 3, she hit the mid-range, again showing what she can do scoring wise, so I thought that was really interesting as well. And I mean, having 6 assists is crazy, okay, just throwing dimes. That one to Parike was really cool, so you have to have that as well. But getting involved in the assist game, making sure that everybody eats, so I was happy with Paige's performance and everything. And she did have a block as well, so I want to throw that in. We know the last game she had a block that she didn't get credited for. They called a foul, which I thought was BS, so she gets the block and everything. I'm waiting for someone to post a video of that so I can repost it. But yeah, Paige showing up on defense as well. And also, one thing I will say defensively for Paige is I can tell that she's working really hard on that end. There's times where she's really close to getting the steal or the block or whatever it is, and she's not getting there, but she's really close. I see how much work that she's putting in. She was able to get a block today, which I think is great. And yeah, I think once that eventually translates, she gets used to that physicality. We're going to see more steals, more blocks, and more stuff defensively from her, but I can tell that she's putting in a lot of effort. I really appreciate what she does offensively and defensively. And so, yeah, you got to love that for Paige. But yeah, I really think she's on the cusp of getting there. You see it, and she's going to work to make that happen. No, scoring 15 points and everything like that, so there's that. She did have 2 turnovers, which I said this on Twitter, not great, obviously, and everything like that. I think Paige has really made me value efficiency. However, when you have 6 assists, I mean, it's still good and everything like that, and I expect Paige to, clean that up, obviously, and everything like that. Paige is the efficiency queen, so I was happy with what I saw Paige doing today. Next up, I want to talk about dijonaicarrington. So she had 12 points, she had 3 assists, she had 4 rebounds as well, and so I believe she had like 2 steals or something like that. Dijonai was excellent defensively today, okay, so a lot that I really like from dijonaicarrington. I don't know why she gets hate, I really don't. Like, she's a great defensive player and everything like that. She is able to score. Yeah, I like Dijonai a lot, and the connection with her and Paige I think is really great. Parike was on fire this game, okay, so she ends up having 17 points, and then she had 6 assists, she had 4 rebounds, okay, and she was 4 of 7 from the 3. Okay, so yeah, that was awesome. So Parike just doing what Parike does. So I thought Parike had a bounce back. I think the first game she only had 5 points. It wasn't her best game and everything like that, but a player like Parike, she's going to bounce back. So I thought Parike had a great performance today. Melissa Smith ends up having 9 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Okay, so she had some good moments from as well today. And then Hines Allen ends up having 12 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Okay, 6 of 7. So yeah, I thought that was great as well. And then here's the bench, kind of just showing it and everything. So Holmes had 7 points. Segrist, she had 14 points. And like I was saying, she definitely needs to start and everything. Every time she gets put in the game, there's obviously immediate impact. She can score really well, and she does things that don't necessarily show up on the stat sheet. I believe Parike, she tried to hit a 3, she missed it, and then, the ball just hit off the backboard, and then she tips it up to where Paige could get it, and that's when Paige gives Parike that assist. Little things like that show up on the stat sheet are important. She's great. She had a lot of great moments today. I don't know why she wasn't in the starting lineup. I would have expected that after last game. McCowan actually had a bounce back this game, I will say. So 12 points, 5 rebounds, getting some more rebounds, and 6 of 7 from the field. So definitely a bounce back game and everything like that. Still want Maddie Segrist to start over her. Charles had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 of 6. Madison Scott didn't score in this game, 1 rebound, so not the best showing. Zaya James ends up having 4 points and then 4 assists. So, hey, at least contributing on the assist standpoint. Cornerly ends up having 4 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, so there's that. Yamamoto hit a big 3, so there's that. So what are my overall takeaways? I think that this was definitely a better showing than the last game and everything. What did I like? I thought that they were doing a great job at sharing the ball and everything. You can tell that they developed a team chemistry from the last game, because I believe it's like 6 days since the last game. So they had some more time to, work together and everything like that. I just love the way that they were sharing the ball. And I thought that they made a killing in transition. Like, they were excellent in transition. So many fast bucket and great opportunities there. So I was really happy with how they did in transition as well. So I have to give some appreciation there. And yeah, there was a lot to like in terms of that. Defensively, they can still get better and everything like that. There was definitely an effort and everything. Like I said, keeping in mind this isn't a WNBA team, but you can see that there's the effort and everything like that. And, I think, obviously you keep working at it. You'll get it eventually. And, them helping each other on defense and everything like that. They were engaged in that way. So I will say that as well. And, yeah, I'm definitely feeling more positively about this game than the last one. obviously keeping in mind what I already said and everything like that. But I feel better. I feel better. And the more that they play, the more that they're going to figure it out. I think that this is their last preseason game. I kind of wish that they had one more, honestly, and everything like that before the season started. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm happy with what I saw overall. Paige Bueckers playing the point guard position, Paige Bueckers being on the ball is absolutely the way. The way that she facilitates the offense, telling everyone where they need to be, setting up plays for herself, setting up easy scoring opportunities for her teammates, and the pressure that she's taking off for Arike and the spacing she's able to create for Arike is something that is huge, okay? So, Paige is obviously going to have a big impact on the team this year, and I just think that Paige being on ball, like, the majority of the time is the way. She's a great off-ball player, and that's something you love to see, but her being on ball is the way, and that's something that I forgot to talk about, but, happy to see her primarily being on ball and everything like that. I think it's good. But yeah, I just feel like, all the starters, they basically did their part. It was a lot more equal showing, I think, than the last game. I feel like they all scored more and everything like that. They were getting good shots off. They were assisting each other. So I definitely think there was something to like on that standpoint. So, I think it was an entertaining game to watch. I was more so focusing on kind of the starters and everything like that for this game and everything like that. So the starting lineup, it was Paige at the 1, Arike was at the 2, Dijonai was at the 3, and then you had Nalissa at the 4, and then Hands Down was mainly focusing more so on them and everything like that. So there's that and everything like that. I think there was some done turnovers this game and everything, but they definitely cleaned it up from the last game, so just continue to clean it up, make better reads and everything like that. But I think this is way better than the first game. We'll see where they go as the season goes along, but it was a good watch. Always good to see Paige shine, Dijonai showing up defensively, having some good points, Arike being Arike, and yeah. What's there not to like? I don't know, but yeah, I'm happy with it. But let me know what you guys think down below. How do you feel about this from the first preseason game? Who do you think should be in the starting lineup and everything like that? Like I said, starting lineup I think should be Paige at the 1, Arike at the 2, Dijonai at the 3, probably have Nalissa at the 4, Maddie at the 5, something like that, or maybe you have Nalissa at the 5, something like that. But I think those should be like your starting 5. But let me know what you think.